Hey guys, I'm Siobhan.
And I'm Mark.
We're both doctors, and today we're trying hospital food for the first time. What are your expectations?
They're pretty high. The patients have been pretty positive about the food here, so I'm excited to check it out.
Okay, he's going with high expectations. I'm going in with low expectations. Like, you always hear hospital food is no good. So let's see where it lands.
And we're also very picky eaters, so I don't eat any gluten, she doesn't eat any dairy, and I was really surprised they actually have full menus. This is a full gluten-free menu.
Right? Like, this is already beyond my expectations. This looks great. All right, let's head over to food services. I don't think I've never been there in the hospital before, have you?
No. It's a new adventure.
Okay, Mark's got a little bit of a special request.
Well, I know the patients sometimes will have thickened coffee if they have problems swallowing, but they still need to get their caffeine in the morning. So I'm gonna give that a try. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, I love this. Mark, YouTube. But before we chow down on this feast, let's first see what happens behind the scenes to feed over 250 people in the hospital every day. I was really surprised to learn that someone actually goes around with an iPad to take meal orders for every patient in the hospital. More like a restaurant. I've never seen that before. And they even have a built-in carb tracker to help diabetic patients make healthy choices.
It's just nice to give people options.
So personal.
It is.
I don't think I've seen that in other hospitals. Like, this seems different to me. I like that a lot.
We get that. Sometimes people will come from Sudbury or Toronto and they're like, oh my god, I have more than 2 options.
And this is the amount of carbs
Yep, so
that they're allowed.
once we go over, it'll turn red. So we're at our max. If I threw another juice on there, then that's telling us he's over his limit for carbs for breakfast or lunch.
Next comes all the food preparation. This is just one of the 28 entree options patients get to choose from. Once the plate has been assembled, it gets sealed and it's kept cold until mealtime. And voila! And you can see there's a valve on the top to let out the steam when it heats up to prevent the food from getting soggy. So I hear that there is a serious sandwich making line here.
Yeah.
So how many sandwiches do you guys think you make in a day?
250.
250?
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
A variety, so.
Now, here's the question. Do you ever want to go home and eat a sandwich or?
No.
And as you might imagine, there are huge walk-in fridges and freezers to store and organize all this food.
We keep all of our plated meals. So this is the modified meal.
Oh, it's cold in here. I feel like I'm getting cryotherapy.
Yeah, we can go into an even colder room. It's like minus 18. Oh. Sometimes.
People pay a lot of money to go into these freezers, eh?
It's therapy.
Professional athletes do this, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't last it here very long.
Oh my god. It's freezing. True Canadian style.
Yeah.
So much pumpkin. Oh, mandarin oranges. Some serious organization. Now I know where to come if we get hungry. No, just joking. Alright, now it's time for breakfast. Each tray of food is slightly different based on the patient's food preferences and their medical condition. And I was surprised to learn that they actually measure the temperature of every single meal before serving it.
That one's good. 77, 78.
We have spied the gluten-free toaster. Finally, it's time to deliver the food while it's still hot. And I thought I walked around the hospital a lot, but it's nothing compared to Jennifer, who gets around 20,000 steps per day delivering food and picking up trays after meals.
My favorite.
Oh yeah. You get to know the patients, eh?
Yeah. Good morning. Jennifer, food services.
And it's so lovely to see how Jennifer has built a relationship with patients, especially those who've been in the hospital for an extended period of time. She knows all their favorite foods.
They become like family to us, so it's really hard when they do leave, like whether they go to a retirement home or back home. Yeah.
All right, now that breakfast is done, it's time for cleanup duty. So it's actually kind of cool because the hospital is designed so that you have like service hallways. So all this happens sort of behind the scenes. Don't run into patients or anything.
Set up the dish pit.
What's the dish pit?
It's our dish room where we wash our dishes.
Wait,
It's huge.
Whoa.
Yeah.
this is a dishwasher? Holy mackerel. This is the dish pit. The team comes together after each meal to clean and sterilize everything from tray carts to reusable dishes and cutlery. This is definitely the biggest dishwasher I've ever seen in my life. You can see how extra food gets washed off and mulched up into the garbage, and then the dishes go through the enormous dishwasher. And even with all this equipment, it's a very physical job.
So guys, being in a hospital, we have a lot of multi-drug resistant bugs going around, so it's so important that they're sanitizing everything. It's going to different wards, so we prevent cross-contamination.
Okay, I'm gonna head up and get some orders from patients.
Now, as the team moves on to prepare lunch, it's finally time for Mark and I to start our taste testing. So today we're trying the scrambled eggs, omelette, minced chicken and veggies, chana masala, shepherd's pie, vegetarian chili, tilapia with butternut squash, and some various thickened fluids. Okay, so we're gonna start with breakfast.
All right, we got omelet, scrambled eggs.
And we've got thickened coffee, which,
yeah.
to be fair, I actually only drink tea normally. First bite.
Delicious.
Is it good?
Oh yeah. I mean, scrambled eggs, come on.
Yeah, you can't really go wrong, right? Yeah, there's already like seasoning, pepper. I'm hungry. Okay, the thickened coffee. After putting it in, leaving it for a little while, it is definitely thickened up, so take a look. It's like, this is considered mildly thickened, so it's kind of almost like molasses-y a little bit. So check this out. This is a diagram that shows how we think about and categorize food and liquid textures. Some patients have trouble swallowing normal thin fluids like regular coffee, and they need a thicker liquid to reduce the chance of aspirating fluid into their lungs, which can be life-threatening. That does not bother me at all. I was expecting it. I was expecting to have a different reaction. It kind of reminds me like when I'm drinking like a protein shake. And it's just like a little bit thick. And I actually get a lot of mocha protein drinks, so I kind of feel like it's like that.
Yeah. Now for the omelet, rice and carrots. Uh-oh.
Pretty standard.
Pretty standard. So patients can request these flavor packs.
Okay, so apparently they've got a bit of dairy in there, so I can't try this one. But I'm looking enviously. This kind of reminds me, last time we did any kind of food testing was our wedding. And they brought out these huge amounts of food.
Oh my god.
It
Yeah.
was so good. And it's awesome because, like, I think we ate a fair bit at our wedding, but like, it's nice to have done it before and actually get to taste it and remember it because you're so busy that day. Trying something different, we are doing minced texture. So
This is really important when we have patients who, let's say they've had a stroke and they can't swallow properly. The speech language pathologist will do a full assessment, and if they say it's gotta be a minced texture, then that's what we order.
And interestingly, modified food textures aren't just for people who have difficulty swallowing. Some patients with severe breathing problems actually find chewing exhausting. Or other people with esophageal problems find that regular food gets stuck in their throat, so we have to order minced or even pureed food.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah,
It's like carrot puree.
it's broccoli. Yeah.
I'm seeing the importance of the flavor packs.
Yeah, okay, I think this is gonna be the main tip for patients is like order the flavor packs and try them out. Wait, that's actually delicious.
That's really good.
Okay,
Yeah.
I did not expect that. You cannot judge.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Or a chicken puree.
Chicken puree by
By
its appearance.
appearance, yeah.
I think the amazing thing is they make all this in-house. Like, it's all downstairs. They're creating all these meals individually for all the patients in the hospital. The patients who really need it, it's critical for their safety, basically. They can't swallow anything other than this.
And we see patients get incredibly sick because they aspirate, because things go down the wrong way, they have trouble swallowing. And this way they can actually not harm themselves. Plus they're getting nutrition. So it's, you know,
Good variety of food.
I've heard people say like food is medicine, nutrition is medicine. Like this is part of our treatment actually.
Next up, we've got the chana masala. I was really surprised when I saw this on the menu, actually.
Good variety, right?
Yeah.
This is my dad's favorite meal, so we ordered a lot at restaurants. So got high hopes here.
Not bad.
Not spicy, very flavorful, but not like wouldn't. I feel like most people could have this.
No, they're bringing the flavor with this one. Definitely don't need any of the flavor packets. The chana masala is fantastic.
Like if this was available on call,
Oh,
I would.
I would definitely order it.
order
It's
this.
I mean, it's so healthy.
Yeah, put this on a doctor's menu.
Wouldn't that be nice?
And nurses, like
I would
basically.
actually pay
Yeah,
to have this for lunch in the hospital.
we're like the opposite of the wine tasters. You know, they like drink them, smell them, and then spit them out. We're like, give me more.
It's absolutely delicious.
Okay, next up is the shepherd's pie.
Vegetarian shepherd's pie.
Vegetarian shepherd's pie and vegetarian chili.
Wow. There's a lot of tomato in there.
Yeah, yours is
But it's
good.
quite nice, yeah.
Mine is not bad, although I think I'm missing maybe some pepper. I'm going for the flavoring. Now we're getting tilapia with some, I think that's the butternut squash and rice. This
It
one
actually smells really
we're
good.
gonna share this one, eh?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, if I hadn't tasted all the other ones, I would have been the most wary of fish at a hospital, but
Cheers.
here we go. Not bad.
Its appearance doesn't do it justice. It's
Yeah.
actually got a good texture.
Good texture.
It's
Not
not
dry.
mushy. It's definitely not dry.
Yeah, not dry, not mushy. This is what we're gonna give him and see what he thinks. Okay. Here you go, my love.
Looks like almost like a pudding. Ooh.
What is it?
It's milk, but it's thick.
Is it? Oh, you, he got it. He got it. So I've never even drank milk ever in my life. So okay, he finished it off. That obviously wasn't on. Let's bump it up. This is gonna be moderately thick. We're bumping things up. Oh, wait, let's see how he did like this.
Whoa, that's full on pudding.
Like in a good
Yeah.
way. You like pudding?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of pudding.
Moderately thick and mildly thick orange juice. Cheers.
You can see that it's got this thick.
Wait, I
texture to
love it.
It's like nectar.
Yes. And last one, we have to do Jello, right? It's like a hospital staple.
Yeah.
So raspberry Jello. They have a lot of dessert options, but dairy free is challenging for desserts and gluten free. So
It's Jello.
it's Jello.
It's Jello,
I haven't had
guys.
Jello in so long.
Same, actually.
One fun fact, this just reminds me because like the Jello is so red. So they have popsicles here for pediatrics for little kids, but when they send them, they actually ask for no red popsicles because if they're looking in their mouth, they have a sore throat, it'll make their mouth look falsely red. Yeah, so apparently the orders come in for like a box of popsicles, but no red ones.
Actually, we recently did a video on tongue findings, so if you're interested in that, check it out.
Strawberry tongue, check it out.
Hello.
All right. So we've got Jill here. She's a dietitian that both Mark and I work with on the floor, like on a unit just around the corner. And she's brought some supplements for us.
Yeah.
But I hear they all sort of have dairy in them.
Yes, they do have milk protein in them. Low amounts of lactose. So if someone was lactose intolerant, it's usually okay. But if someone had a dairy allergy, then unfortunately it wouldn't
More
work for
for
them.
me.
Yeah. So it's all gonna be Mark
So
today.
this is a super high protein, high calorie supplement. This one's chocolate flavored, and it also has HMB in it, which can help with muscle strengthening. It can help with wound healing. So let's give it a try.
Wait, what's HMB?
So it's a metabolite of leucine. So basically, it does have some evidence for helping rebuild muscle mass after deconditioning, and can also help with wound healing.
It's great. Yeah, it tastes like a protein shake. I give this one 5 stars.
Out of what?
5.
Wow, impressive. So next one is Glucerna. So this one's actually a diabetic supplement. So similar, but less carbohydrates, less sugar. This one's strawberry flavored. So we'll see what you think of this one.
Thank you. I like that. I like the contrast. You got a little chocolate, a little strawberry.
Yeah. So next up, we have our Boost fruit beverage. So this one's a non-creamy oral nutritional supplement.
Okay. Interesting. I'm a big fan of the creamy texture myself, but this reminds me a little bit like BioSteel. I don't know if you guys have tried BioSteel, but
Oh, I like BioSteel.
It's like a juice texture.
it's pretty good. Is there protein in here?
Yep.
Wow.
Okay, next up we're gonna try some high calorie, high protein ice cream. So these are called Magic Cups. So 290 calories and 9 grams of protein in these. So also a good amount of nutrition in that way.
Wow. That's nice.
Oh, he loves it.
This is 6 stars. I'm expanding my rating scale. Protein ice cream, guys.
Okay, guys, no lie, like Mark actually, he loves his protein. Oh my gosh, he had all of them.
I came hungry today.
It's true. I like fasted you. Honestly, that was so much fun. It exceeded all of my expectations.
Oh my god, I'm stuffed.
It's really good.
Yeah, amazing. What was your favorite?
I would say the chana masala, and then like oddly enough, the thickened orange juice is like a great dessert.
That's crazy.
I'm weird. What about you?
I would have to say, so the chana masala was really good, but the vegetarian shepherd's pie for me was number 1. Fantastic. Thickened fluids, I've had some patients complain about that, but, it's not that bad.
To each their own.
Yeah, exactly.
So tell us, what's your experience with hospital food? We'd love to hear.
Yeah, and if there's anything in particular you thought looked really good, let us know in the comments. One thing about hospital food is a lot of people don't realize that this is a big part of medicine. Anytime we're admitting a patient, we are ordering a special diet a lot of the times. Diabetic diet, heart failure diet, renal diet, sodium restriction, salt restriction, different textures for different problems with swallowing. It's such an integral part of patient care and is just as important as medications in a lot of cases.
So a huge thank you to everyone in food services for all the work that you do.
Yeah, thanks for taking the time out of your busy day. I know you guys are feeding the entire hospital, but they were able to find a few minutes to show us around and give us a few meals to try.
Yeah. Oh, and Jill for all the supplements too. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Anyway, so if you guys want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe, and that way, we'll see you in the next video. So, bye for now.